What is critical thinking? The dictionary defines critical thinking as disciplined thinking that is clear, rational, open-minded, and informed by evidence. It consists of practical reasoning that encompasses that result from logical thinking. Many experts consider it the path to forming a responsible society rather than one that only thinks about personal survival. Critical thinking is not processing information such as turning on your car blinker to turn left or right, or counting change for the tollway. Critical thinking is of a higher order thinking that helps a person judge what is right or wrong, choose between political candidates, or come to a decision about global warming. The critical thinking person knows how to gather and process information and use his or her creative thinking to logically sort the information into a reliable answer to a complicated or involved question or problem. To involve yourself with critical thinking practice, you must be able to detach yourself from feelings and emotions and to narrow down any question to the truth as you see it from your research and gathering of information. Critical thinking or cognitive scientists agree that there are 3 types of critical thinking: reasoning, making decisions, and judging and solving problems. Critical thinking plays a part in all of these types of thinking, and we think in those terms on a constant basis. But critical thinking isn't about making a decision to surf the web for information about dogs. But when you choose a site and then make a decision on what the site says about dogs, you've entered into the critical thinking realm. Critical thinking helps you see both sides of the coin or issue, rather than only concentrating on evidence that supports your way of seeing the issue. Gathering all of the information and then basing your decision on what you've learned is the best example of critical thinking. To engage in critical thinking, it's imperative that you not let emotions or radical thinking interfere with the analytical type of thinking you need to make a decision or solve a problem. You can avoid many of life's problems by practicing critical thinking and relying on the wisdom you can get from other evidence. The purpose of critical thinking is not to teach you how to think in a certain way, but to get you thinking logically about any problem or circumstance that arises in your daily life.